Thank you very much. Thank you. Good afternoon. So, very warm welcome to everybody to our cath lab. Dr. M.G. Pillai sir is over here. Dr. Charan Reddy, my colleague cardiologist. Right. So what we'll do is we'll just present the brief history of the patient, and then I will go directly on the radial system demonstration, that how to access the radial easily through a 7 French if we want to use for complex intervention 7 French. So how to do it. So let's go to the clinical presentation. Dr. Charan will present it, and then we'll go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'll be presenting the short history of the patient.
Can you put the PPT?
Yeah. This is a 59-year-old male, a known case of diabetes and hypertension in the past 15 years, presented to us with a history of resistance chest pains in the last 3 days.
2000 apparent.
The ECG was done, was suggestive of evolved anterior wall MI. Today, echo showed hyperkinesia of the anterior wall with an EF of 35%. So we did the CAG, which showed critical triple vessel disease, and so we'll show you the angiography also. Next one, please.
So we'll discuss the angio. I think we can show the angio right now.
Yeah.
So can you please show the angio images? So these are the angio images, and if you look at the angiography, there is a CTO which we can see left, the OM CTO, and which is filling retrogradely via collaterals. Please keep running.
Please keep running. Please.
And yeah, so just stop this. So there's a LAD which is, we'll show you in the LAD diagonal view. If you can look at that diagonal which is coming out, please go a little back. Yeah, so there's a tight diagonal lesion at the, it's a bifurcation lesion. Go to the next view, PA cranial view. PA cranial view, please. Okay. Yeah. So there is a recent, it looks like a recent total occlusion. There is some filling retrogradely of this LAD, but the diagonal appears significant only in the spider view where it looks very tight. And show the RCA. So this is the RCA, which is again very tight. So it's a critical TVD, and with a recent evolved anterior wall MI presented as more of as an angina, and he came on in the OPD where we admitted him and did his angiography. So I think we can we can discuss the issues if we want, or otherwise we can. Our idea is to access this LAD through the left system through the 7 French system, because there's a bifurcation and there is a CTO. So we'll see how we have to address all these issues. But let us first focus on the railway system, which makes things quite easier whenever we are doing a 7 French access, because we all know that the radial artery diameter may not be in 50% of the patients, Indian patient. The radial artery is not actually sufficient to take the even the 6 French diameter catheter, and when we try to insert the sheath, they can go into radial artery spasm and a lot of issues. And when we talk about the 7 French access, it definitely difficult to the radial access. So I think we will just show you this railway system demonstration. We can go side by side PPT also if it is possible. So this is the railway system, and there are 2 dilators which come along with it. There is a O21 wire related hole which we can see through the, if we want to do a ad hoc, we want to do directly angioplasty, we can directly access the system through this. And then we have the O35 compatible the dilator, which is done when we are doing an ad hoc angioplasty. So there are 3 places where we can use this railway system. One is when we want to use a small bore access directly, we want to do the angioplasty directly where we know the patient. Otherwise, we want to increase our size of the guiding catheter, so we can actually do an angio with a 5 French catheter and then change it to the 7 French. So and the third part is to facilitate tracing. So sometimes if it is a tortuous artery, this railway system is really helpful. I have found it quite useful while tracing into a tortuous artery anatomy also, and we can easily access with the thing. So let us go with the procedure. So we will be intervening. I think we can discuss the issue, and then we can also discuss. You can take the this thing. You can.
Small comment: if you are using a 6 French guiding, you need not give a nick on the skin. With the puncture needle or the 6 French or 5 French catheter delivery system itself can go through that.
So
yeah. Rahul,
yes.
The package has both of the things, but actually what we were suggesting to decrease the make it separate so that cost could come down significantly in our country, because cost is a challenge.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
one is the exchange device, if you have to change and do ad hoc. Other is which you can do it directly.
Yes.
So probably if it can be separated also, cost could decrease significantly.
I think I agree with your viewpoint. I agree, totally agree with your viewpoint. So now what just for the sake of convenience, what we have done is not to waste the time in the radial puncture during the live case. We have already taken a 5 French access of our patient, and we will demonstrate that how to insert this catheter.
I think slides can be removed. You can make your thing bigger.
Yes,
because
yes.
Slide is not necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
So this is that O35 access catheter. So we will first flush it fast, and then once we flush it and activate the hydrophilic coating, then we can we always have to.
Show their hands, not the coronary angiofluoro bigger. They show their hands.
Can you please focus
bigger.
the camera on the yeah.
Yeah,
Can you show it
that's okay.
fully?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we are just we have access. Just give me this thing. So we have activated the hydrophilic coating. Just did the flushing of the catheter, and what we are going to do is we have to always load it from the back side. So the hydrophilic coating is in the front. We are doing it, and this is the reason for doing this is that we don't want to disturb this hydrophilic coating, as well as we don't want to damage the tip. So this is how we go back. So
The taper is always on the front and the blunt is always behind.
So we are going behind. There are 2 markers, one for the 90 centimeter guide, and so we can see the 2 markers which are there. And so we will go with these markers. So I'm just loading this system from behind.
There's no need to put a wire before you do that in the guide.
Yeah, so I don't have to put the wire. I have to, because I'm going to put the wire now into my 5 French system which I have taken. Can you focus on the radial artery? So this is the 5
Okay.
French radial I've already taken, and once I have removed the 5 French sheath, I'm going to insert this. So let's do that. Yeah. So we are pulling it till the time we get this black marker here. This is a 100 centimeter guide. So this is the first marker which is seen. So we have taken this out, and our system is ready to be inserted now. Dr. Pillai sir is now cannulating the, just wiring the radial through the 5 French. We have to take a double length wire whenever we are exchanging like this. So this is a double length wire, and we'll remove the sheath and insert this system, and then we are ready to go.
And because he's exchanging, now they're using the double length wire, but if you do directly, probably you can
Yeah,
do
so if
puncture
we
and
are-
put that
yeah,
special
yes.
wire which comes with this, so that you can directly, what is previous lecture they have shown it, the wire
Yeah.
can be put in, and you can directly
So,
take this
so
catheter on
yeah,
this
so
wire.
there are 2 systems which are there. Now this is for the ad hoc one where we already have the 5 French sheath. Otherwise, if, as you are rightly saying, that we have this system, and it is very, very user friendly, very easy to use. Once we see this, I think it is it's quite easy. You can do it at the first go. There's nothing technically very difficult. So there is a rapid exchange port where we can do that. Can you push a little bit? No, yeah.
What we find, Rahul, is as
You can
Pillai sir
straighten
was
it.
mentioning, when you are doing it directly, not this ad hoc way, it is better to give a good nick there at the site, because sometimes that over the wire to get the bigger catheter in, it could trouble, and
Yeah.
catheter could get damaged. Probably good nick.
Good
after
nick
the
is-
puncture
Yeah.
important.
Can you just push this? Push? No, not push this. Push the this thing. It has to be in the front. Yeah. And just hold the wire. Don't pin the catheter. So this is how we have gone. Just 1 minute. Okay. So this is only So I think radial. If we are able to see, we are now entering. So let us go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Rahul, good afternoon here from Germany.
Yes.
So what I see, you are you are double guys at the table of three doctors, and so it's a long wire. And so can you do this if you are alone, or do you need somebody who will help
No,
you?
only a staff nurse is sufficient. This is just for the live case purpose. We are 3 of us over here. But otherwise, I've been routinely doing it alone with my staff nurse who's there to assist me. It is not that difficult, so it is quite.
But you definitely need somebody.
Yeah, we need somebody. We need somebody to have these wire. Now, we are just going above. So I am with the dilator as well as the guiding. I am going both. Dr. Pillai
You
is...
can show the fluoro screen now.
Now,
because
can you show the fluoro, please? So,
Fluoro
can you
is
take
on.
the wire a little bit back.
Yeah.
So, I am till the subclavian, I am going with the dilator as well, as because dilator is also helping me to track the guiding. You don't need it, but it can help you in tracking, and then you can remove just the dilator. So now I am removing the dilator because my guiding has reached till the subclavian. So Dr. Pillai will remove it, and then I can just move ahead with the... Okay.
Dr. Rahul, just for me to understand, so with this very long sheet, you or dilatator system, you make a smoother transfer for your guiding catheter, or do you avoid spasms?
Yeah.
what is
So the most important thing is the outer diameter of a 5 French sheath is the diameter of this guiding, 7 French guiding. And the most important reason which has been found for the radial artery spasm and difficulty is when we use a higher size the sheath, which causes the artery to get into spasm, and then it becomes very difficult for it to be cannulated. So this is the advantage which we get while we are...
would you
If
be
they show the
able to
radial site,
remove
you know, sir, there is no sheath there. It's directly only the guide now.
No, it's a sheathless.
Yeah.
It's a sheathless thing. If we can...
Just
Can you
let
show?
them focus on the radial site once. If the camera can focus, then people will understand
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
the difference.
Actually, this dilator, when you use, it reduces the razor effect of the guide. It smoothens the transition between the guide and the dilator.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't have the razor effect of the guide, which would injure the radial artery. That's the advantage of using this dilator inside the guide.
No, otherwise, as you said, injury will happen. Dilator is mandatory. That's it. That is what is the railway catheter actually.
Yeah, that is why.
because-
So Dr. Ferenek wanted to understand the benefit of using this dilator inside. So I think that's the transition between the guide catheter and the dilator. That
Use
bevel
coronary
becomes
wire.
reduced. So that reduces the razor effect.
So your
When
patient
you are doing the direct puncture, that means not exchanging it, then you can't take the dilator beyond a certain length
Hemodynamics.
because the exit port of the wire is within few centimeters. So there you would insert the guide and then put a normal guide wire. In this situation, you have the option of taking the dilator right up to subclavian, or you can remove it earlier and put your normal guide.
Yeah, so when we are doing the direct direct puncture, so what we do is, now I'll just describe the direct puncture technique as well. So we go directly as we are taking the radial sheath. There is a wire which is available, the O21 wire, over which then we feed the same way the dilator has been fed, and then there is a the rapid exchange port, and we go through the go into the radial artery. Then we remove the wire O5, O3, O21 wire, and we just pin the dilator. We slide the guiding, and then we can give our heparin and the in the cocktail to prevent spasm, and then we can just go with the normal wire and normal length wire, and we can directly access the. So I think
You also don't necessarily need to use the 2-1 wire in the kit. You can use the same wire that you have been using for your normal radial punctures.
yeah,
use
exactly,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
wire.
No, it is the one which is available with it, so I'm just describing the kit, but we can use it.
Atul sir, what we have noticed, if you are using the regular wire, no, sometimes the support is a problem. This wire which is there in the set is more supportive, more stiffer, and
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it
wire
has
enters,
steel.
the guide enters easily into the radial artery compared to regular wire what we thought.
Yeah, because when you're
But
using
the
a
first
thermo sheet,
wire,
then
to
that wire is
enter
very
the
soft.
radial artery after the needle puncture, it is
Only miss
much easier with the routine smaller wire, with the thinner
you
wire that
mag?
we use. So from that point of view, it is better to use the wire
pardon?
that we have been used to. In some situations where you think it's difficult to push it, then you can choose a 2-1 wire. But most of the times to enter the radial artery, it's much easier to use the wire that we are used to in so many cases.
Yeah, entry is easy, but only thing is sometimes when you are trying to introduce the railway catheter over that wire, there is a difficulty in entering. Probably better nick should be given so as to enter.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Dr. Srinivas. I think if you have to use your own wire, you can actually use the puncture wire that you normally use, then push the cannula forward and change it to the wire that comes in this railway system. So that has a steel portion, you know, where it is
Yes.
entering the skin. So you can give a better nick. That's important to give a nick because you're directly going to take the guide in up.
PA
with the
crane, please.
dilator.
So
I think somehow the camera probably was not able to focus on the hand. On the radial portion of the hand, there is only now the guide. There is no
yeah, there's
shield.
only the guide, and it's quite all right, and the patient is quite comfortable.
He's busy
So
with that.
I think if we are done, if
Give that
there's any no more doubt about the railway system, if anybody else can we, if any thoughts about the angiogram and the approach which we which anybody wants to suggest?
The
So-
regular thing is now what we wanted to demonstrate is doing a bifurcation through this system. That will be
Right.
7 French in the radial.
Right.
The plan is probably you can do bifurcation because that is a culprit vessel.
Right.
If it is okay with you, then shall we go to Pune and come back to you?
Yeah, that will be fine. Meanwhile, we'll work on the left system,
Yeah.
and then we can. yeah.
Any questions, Raghu or anybody on this? We are trying to do a study with this railway catheter system through foundation involving many of the young radial operators too, where we can avoid going to femoral, even using the 7 French system. And we are in the process of finalizing that with Cardis and Cardinal. Hope it will come through. We have done some left mains, we have done some bifurcations with the system through. But what they claim, Rahul, is generally they say it is a 2 French
Yeah.
better, but definitely one French lesser, we can say 6 instead of 6, 7 can go.
Yeah.
But to put a 8 with this, I think slightly may be challenging, but we need to have more experience.
Yes.
I think with this, if no further comments or questions on this
I
particular
actually have
system,
2 comments here. One is
Yeah.
that Dr.
Dr.
Atul
Sanjay sir,
actually mentioned
he
about
is
the
a-
radial artery size.
Dr. Ferenc is one of the oldest operators. Now he has described some distal radial
We'll take
technique
a
also.
2 balloon.
Please go ahead, Sanjay.
Yeah, so the 2 comments I had was, one is that the radial artery size, Dr. Atul actually
loud.
quoted for Indians as being 2.3, but in our data of thousands of patients, the average radial size in the Indian population that we've studied and published is 1.7 in females and 1.8 in males. And the upper limit is usually around 2. So I think this kind of a system
A
is
little support.
actually useful. We have to use 7 French or even 6 French. And the other point is that we've actually found a higher number of radial artery occlusions using this railway system. So I think once we have a larger study, if we have a randomized study, then we might be able to have a clearer idea of that, because most of these radial occlusion data based on experience is probably not based on ultrasonic assessment of occlusions. Because we looked at ultrasound assessment of occlusions
Yeah,
just immediately after and 30 days later, and we found a higher incidence, a pretty high incidence radial occlusion, almost like 18%. So I think just because you're able to use a bigger size does not guarantee that you would have a patent radial artery at the end. So I think we need a larger study before we comment on that. But personal experience has been that the incidence is higher because probably we are stretching the smaller arteries a lot more when we use a
calculate this.
sheetless system and use a 7 French or even a 6 French in many of the arteries, because the average artery is pretty small, 1.7 to 1.8 in the Indian population.
Dr. Sanjay, are you using the same amount of heparin, or are you upscaling upscaling the heparin dosage in this when you are using these sheetless systems?
Same.
It's the same dose. I mean, you would use the same dose as you would do for angioplasty.
I think, Sanjay sir, as you understand, when you're putting a bigger size catheter, obviously there we need to be more
We'll
careful,
take
and there
a-
could be more chance of occlusion, as you said. We
XT.
need to have larger data. And now, can you, Ujjwal, can you switch us to Veerabatha to Pune? We'll come back later here again.
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, we can see and hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we went ahead, wired the LED, not with difficulty, but just a balloon support. The diagonal was a little bit difficult, but we were able to negotiate it. I've just taken the OCT mild dilatation with 2.20 balloon. I think it's a recent total occlusion, so nothing this thing. We were trying to, we have taken the OCT image. If we can just focus on the OCT, we are still not interpreted yet. We just
We
finished.
did not see the wiring. Can you just show those fluoro pictures once before we go to OCT?
Can you go few scenes behind? Can you go few
otherwise,
scenes behind?
already there, it's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, we are already there with the wires. If you can,
Show this.
This is before this, before this, before this, before this, before this. So these are all pre-dilatation. So the LED wire went with little next, yeah, with balloon support only. Then it went easily. Then next. Yeah, so the LED, this the picture of the wiring of diagonal is not there, but it was slightly difficult, but we managed it. Then this is the pre-dilatation with a 2O balloon. Show the picture, next picture. Next.
Did you feel anything different with this railway system which we use without sheath
No,
compared to the previous?
I think it is quite comfortable in
Okay.
doing it. That sometimes if the skin nick is not good, and you can feel resistance in manipulating the guide. So that's what we have to take care. But otherwise, it's fine. That's what my experience is. So here we are, and can you show the OCT image if everybody can see the OCT? Can you switch to the OCT? So this wire tends to go into the diagonal. We are trying to negotiate, but just for the want of time, we have kept it. Anyways, we are not going to come over there. It's gone into one of the diagonals. Every time we have to change the shape. We have not done that because of the time. This is the OCT image. I think. Can you see the OCT image?
Yes.
So these are the OCT images. We'll just take the diameters and all, but I think the plan looks simple as of now. Can you go to that diagonal area where we can, if we can see the the ostium of the diagonal?
Actually, we didn't see the angio picture before we. If you get people will have better orientation once.
Yeah,
widely
at
open.
least, when OCT you have taken a picture with angio, that to save the contrast, if you have not taken a picture while
No,
taking
we have-
OCT,
Yeah, we have
Can
the
you show
picture
that,
of the angio
can
which
you-
are
can
there.
you once and then show this.
Okay. So can you show the? You want to show the angio? See the angio pictures? We can just show you.
Now,
you
once
first.
the
Yeah.
final before OCT also while doing it, you get an angio picture.
Yeah,
So the
so-
plan is to see where to start the stent and where to end.
Yeah.
That's what
So
we
can
are
you show to
looking
the angio pictures? Go to the angio.
And Dr. Rahul, do we have an angio co-registration?
Now,
Yes, we
angio
have.
co-registration is there, but because this is connected to the live thing, we can't. Just the angio co-registration doesn't happen when we have the live case because the output has been taken for that.
Dr.
Okay.
Dr. Sengoto, if you look at the angiogram, it is a tapering LED from soon after its origin. So I think we have to keep the diameter of the proximal LED in your mind. And if you look at the angiogram during the OCT, the mid LED is quite good sized. There is probably much more disease in the origin of diagonal and thereafter. So we will appropriately select a stent in a few seconds after looking at the diameter on the OCT.
Okay.
Yeah.
देखो ना measurement करो ना distal diameter.
Go to the distal side and then we come.
Just check, Charan. Just check. Take the diameters. Meanwhile, if this goes into
Go down.
Okay, go down. This is the recon lens section.
Yeah.
Just
So
show the OCT picture again.
Can you show the OCT picture on the shift to the OCT thing? No, so this is the can you go in the just run it and go to the proximal area, take the,
I think you may have to negotiate it a little
no,
down.
we have gone down now into the LED.
It could be recanalized LED.
Okay, so
Another important thing is probably we should treat with nitroglycerin before each picture,
yeah,
especially when this occluded vessel which is opened up.
right.
This
Right. Now we have
spasm
given a nitroprusside as well as NTG just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take the proximal thing. There's a,
It's diseased.
it's all deceased all throughout. Go proximally.
Go proximally. Go proximally further. Come further. Come further. Come back. For all disease segment. Come back. That's circumflex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically a diffusely diseased LED, there is no, those three layers can be seen completely, any of the side, but we'll choose the side which is of the, the least plaque burden.
Come back.
So,
Come back. Back.
Proximal.
Proximally.
I think this
bus.
diagonal probably
it
will
is?
not trouble, although, can you go to the,
Diameter.
one of the spider views where we had a very tight looking diagonal.
What's the diameter of the 3.1?
3.1.
3.1.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. Stop it. Yeah, stop it.
Can you go to the fluoro? We'll just show. I think we'll take a picture right now in this view. Can we go to the spider? We'll take a picture because in the spider view, the diagonal looked pretty tight. But we'll just, now after opening the LED, we'll just see that picture and decide whether we need to do something about the...
Off the spine, please.
LO2 and
थोड़ा सा ये कैमरा हटाओ पीछे.
As they are taking those, Jabir, would you comment on what is your policy of selection of diameter with OCT? Unlike IVUS, we take intima to intima. Here, what do you go from media to media?
Here the problem is we are not seeing the EEL correctly, and it's can we make it a little bigger screen? It's a little difficult to see it, but if
Yeah,
we
can you
cannot see
OCT? Make the screen bigger.
To avoid this only, Jabir, we made it projected on the bigger screens on the PVR cinemas. People are enjoying there. Only we, in the Zoom platform, we are suffering.
Right.
But the live stream viewers are seeing it on a very big screen.
very big. Right. It's a little bit difficult for us to see it well.
Yeah.
Since we could measure at 3.1 at 3 millimeter stent, I think I'll go for a 3 millimeter stent. If it is the measurement, that is the auto lumen measurement, we can go a 0.25 millimeter higher size.
I think we'll dilate the...
EL to
Right, we'll
EL,
take
the
this
maximum
time.
size of the
Dilate
stent
the
can be like
diagonal.
EL to EL.
Yeah.
So we
2
go for
millimeter
a quarter
in the-
size or a 0.5 millimeter, the next size down.
And what are your comments on distal vessel being smaller compared to the proximal vessel, which is bigger? So probably if you take the bigger compared to the proximal segment, if you take, there is a chance of dissecting the distal vessel.
It's all based on the distal vessel diameter. It's the
That's
stent
important.
size
That
selection
also,
based on
that
the
also
distal
we
vessel
need to
diameter.
mention. Yeah, that's
Not
what I was
now.
highlighting. That also we need to mention
Very
because
tight.
if you see only the proximal vessel, sometimes you could end up, though these later generation stents are very good and compliant, they adjust according to the diameter, but if you stretch it too much, probably edge dissections could happen. So that's
And
where
there-
I think the proximal and distal vessels are different, then probably you could select somewhere in between.
Very low pressure.
And then dilate proximally with a bigger size balloon. That is a normal routine approach.
So we have taken the aleocaudal view. If you can see this aleocaudal view, the diagonal ostium is very tight. So what do you think? The diagonal is not very big, but
Thank you. We have master in bifurcation, Ferenc, who is a principal investigator for BBC other trials. What is your approach, Ferenc? What we do normally is if a diagonal or a branch has a tight stenosis, we tend to predilate to protect it. If there is no tight stenosis, we avoid doing predilatation. Do you agree with it, or what is your recommendation?
Yeah, definitely. I would try to go here with
very low
provisional
atmosphere.
approach.
2, 3, 4 only.
From my perspective, it's definitely necessary
that's it.
to make a gentle predilatation of the diagonal branch with 2.0 balloon, maybe 10
We'll
atmospheres.
keep it for some time.
12 atmospheres pressure, and then try to get it open and concentrate then to the main branch. So in this case, I would definitely go. Provisional
So we have done exactly the same. Negative PV, please. So what we have done is the diagonal was quite tight, 90%. So we have just at low 4 atmosphere, it has opened up well. We'll see how it looks like in a picture. And then if it is fine, I would just not do anything for the diagonal because the diameter wise, the diagonal is not very big. Go with the main vessel stenting and then see how the diagonal behaves, and maybe a provisional strategy just to open up these struts and all in case it gets pinched significantly. So this is the picture is better than before. The diagonal appears to have opened slightly better. Now we'll go with the stenting of the LED, and then we'll see how the diagonal behaves, and then accordingly act on it.
Dr. Ferenc, after your BBC trial data showing that in the overlapped portion, sometimes if you're doing a provisional stent or following a mini
Length check
tap,
करो वहाँ से
there's
वहाँ तक.
more events happening in the branch that showed that probably culotte
एकदम
is better.
distal जाओ.
Did you any approach changed in two stent technique doing bifurcation, or do you still follow the same?
एकदम नीचे जाओ, distal जाओ,
I
एकदम
would
distal
still,
जाओ.
follow the same.
और
So what?
हाँ वो
we
छोड़ दो
know,
वहाँ पे. एक और
we
वो
still
proximal लेके आओ
have
वहाँ का.
clear data to go with provisional. So
आ
this
जाओ आ
is
जाओ आ जाओ.
I think
Yeah,
that's
come
then
come
not
come.
better than
Yeah, from there. That's it, please.
The provisional is fine, but two stents technique, you are
अंदर जाओ,
edging more
अंदर
towards
जाओ और अंदर जाओ.
culotte
No.
type compared to
Deceased.
tap or mini
Distal
tap,
जाओ
or
ना.
still
Distal जाओ.
we
Distal
have
जाओ.
done a randomized study comparing
Go
tap
further
and
ना थोड़ा सा.
so the data was definitely better for culotte stenting because with culotte stenting, we
It's all
have
a fibrotic plaque. Come
always
proximally,
there is
more.
sufficient coverage.
Sorry,
of the
distally, distally,
apparent
distally
ostium,
जाओ.
but then
Go distally.
you have impression
Distally.
you are perfect, but
वहाँ पे लेके
finally
आओ. Check the length.
graphic follow-up, you see there is some gap and again problem in ostium of the side branch. So
I don't know.
you have usually.
So
then
this
to-
is about, let's take 2.75,
Yes.
38.
So
No,
in our
distally कितने?
center, we prefer culotte
Play करो.
more than tap.
ये view play करो.
Dr. Srinivas,
Rahul?
Yes.
Rahul, can you show your angio? You are taking epicranial view also, or are you only watching on LAD?
No, we have taken an epicranial view. Show that epicranial view. So the maximum diameter, it's all a disease, but it's a stable plaque, looks like in the proximal LAD, fibrotic plaque. And I'll just take for the this thing, I'll just take a small picture. So this is how the LAD looks like. So my idea is take the stent from the just below that lesion, which we see, the hazy looking lesion, which is the culprit lesion, and take it to the proximal site, which looks slightly better. So maybe the length is coming about 30 millimeters on the. So we'll take a 30 millimeter stent, and we'll take a 2.75 stent and then dilate it up to 3 millimeter in the proximal part. So that's the approach. We'll see how the diagonal behaves, and then we'll work on the other vessels. Meanwhile, if you want to go to the other lab or if there is any other discussion point. So give me a 2.75 30.
Any other comments, Ferenc? Shall we go to Hiramat Center and come back finally here?
Give me the Onyx 2.75 30. So this is where we place the stent. Go ahead, next slide. Next. I rewired the diagonal again. After that, I did a post dilatation. Next. Did a pot. Then these are the final pictures. So the diagonal is flowing very well, and the stent, the LAD results appears to be reasonably good. And these are the final pictures. So now we are going to work on the other vessels as we will break from here.
Okay, thank you, Rahul, for
Yeah.
effectively demonstrating the railway catheter system how 7 French can take in the radial artery.
Yeah.
Anyway, here diagonal LAD were occluded before. Even if you have some suboptimal result in the diagonal, it looks okay, but diagonal doesn't seem to be flowing as good as LAD, but many times we tend to accept it as long as the flow
Yeah,
is
next
maintained.
picture.
But it looks like TIMI 1-2 flow in the diagonal. Probably if needed, you can work on it. We'll allow you to work in peace, and thank you
Yes.
for effective demonstration.
Thank
We'll
you. Thank
break. Any final words you want to say before we break?
No, I think it was a nice opportunity to be here with all of you. And Pillai sir, you want to
Thank
say
you.
something? Yeah.
No, we have effectively treated this complex lesion as single stent,
Okay.
because we know the results are better without making
Provisional approach.
Yes, provisional approach, because the diagonal does not look very large by diameter as well as length. So we have decided to do that, and we got a very good result.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much
Anyway, you
for
were
your
geared up to
guidance.
do that by 7 French railway system, but it was not.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you are not needed to work on it. Thank you for effective demonstration.
Thank you. Thank you.
Namaste. I am Dr. A. Srinivas Kumar, Consultant Cardiologist, Director Cardiology and Clinical Research, Apollo Hospitals, Hyderabad. This video brings to you best wishes from FACS Foundation and TCT India South Asia 2021. In the part of our live case learning series, now we are about to bring to you another interesting case of railway assisted radial mode complex PCI, and a demonstration of a LED diagonal bifurcation PCI through railway catheter system using a 7 French guide catheter. And this is done by Dr. Rahul Gupta and Dr. Pillai sir from Apollo Hospitals, Mumbai. What we have learned interestingly in this last case demonstration is basically we learned the details of what is railway catheter, and then what are the various components present in the pack. As we see, there are two components of it. One is for exchanging the guide after in ad hoc PCIs or once you've done a radial procedure with a regular French 5 French sheets. The other one is for a direct axis, including the radial railway catheter itself. So there are two components of it. One is a little thinner one, other is for a dilator one, which is a bigger exchange catheter. Also wire, steel wire comes with it, which can be used for direct axis puncture. If you're not comfortable using that wire for puncture, probably a routine wire, whatever you use to do radial puncture, can be used, and then put a dilator over it and thinner one, and then exchange. Then change that wire to this wire which comes in the railway catheter sheath. It is very important to use this stiffer stainless steel wire in the exchanging when you're taking the railway catheter inside the radial artery, because it gives adequate support and strength, unlike the very thin radial axis wires, or for that matter even the regular wires which you use in lab, either stainless steel or thermo wires. So it is important for us to become comfortable with usage of this thin stainless steel wire which comes in this package. And that is important for us to also give a good nick at the site of entry in the radial artery. Otherwise the catheter tips could get damaged. Rahul has also shown how to load this railway catheter from the behind, because the proximal portion has a hydrophilic coating. So for the coating not to get disturbed, you backload this railway catheter in the whatever guide catheter you are planning to select, and then the front portion of the railway catheter, once it's introduced over the stainless steel wire which it comes through, there is a small port, exit port, from which the wire comes out, and then once the catheter gets into the human body through the forearm, then probably that thin wire is removed, and then the regular wire what we use for guide exchange, either 3-2 wire, can be put from the back end of the guide and advanced it up to maybe to the arch, and then gradually thread this using the dilator also up to maybe forearm, and then gradually you can stop threading the dilator up and take the guide catheter regularly like in any other guide catheter introduction. This helps us to avoid the radial artery site is totally without sheath, and you have only directly a 7 French catheter going in, and this will prevent the trauma and the injury which gets to the artery, and that will be the outer diameter of the 5 French sheath would be equal to this direct 7 French catheter what the company claims. And even if it is otherwise also, the 6 French catheter sheathless insertion will be totally like a 5 French sheath, and then if it is a 7 French catheter, maybe like a 6 French sheath, which could be easily tolerated in our set of patients. And we also heard from Dr. Rahul and from our experiences too that the support issues shouldn't be there. If the nick is properly given, then probably the pain, other things would also be less in radial artery site. And then tortuosities also could be negotiated using this dilator which comes in front, which goes. And there are advantages of 7 French catheter usage in the radial artery, which otherwise wouldn't have been possible, because the 7 French catheter and the 7 French sheath would actually produce 8 French damage in the radial artery. So all that aspects were very, very highlighted. And after that, then discussion was with Dr. Sanjay Chuk sir mentioned, in Indian scenarios, we have a smaller radial arteries, and probably in females, the average ultrasound measured arteries, what he mentioned, was 1.7, and males is 1.8, and probably it could be stretched up to 2 millimeters. And then probably if you stretch it further, then probably there could be more chances of radial artery occlusions on the follow-up. And we also mentioned that we are planning to conduct one study using the railway catheter access system versus checking without that or with the femoral access, where we want to compare and see the complex PCI procedures like left main, bifurcation PCI, where we tend to require a bigger guide catheter. That's all about this new interesting accessory which Cardinal developed for entry into the human body, even the radial arteries where it is small, without producing more injury. I think with the 5 French catheter outer sheath types, then the 7 French the guide catheters could be directly taken in. And obviously, as we are passing the more bigger catheters, we need to be a little careful and also follow all the precautions not to prevent cause problems to the radial artery on follow. Then after that, the next part of the case was a recent anterior wall MI. Patient had LAD diagonal bifurcation type of disease, and then initially LAD could be wired easily, and the diagonal of some negotiations went in, and then LAD diagonal provisional stent approach was followed, as initially ostial diagonal was dilated with a small balloon, and then LAD was stented, and then diagonal flow was maintained. So that's how the provisional approach gave good result. And though we started railway catheter 7 French, expecting that we could use 2 stent approach, but finally it was not needed. It's God's grace that patient had a good result, and finally the case demonstration went well. Hope you all enjoyed this demonstration of the new accessory sheath, which could do good to the patients when you're doing the radial procedures. Even the complex procedures could be done using the 7 French catheter, using the railway catheter system. Thank you. Yours, Dr. A. Srinivas Kumar.